Welcome to another episode of the Collector's Review. In this episode, it's been a while, of fake versus real. And in this episode, we're going to be unboxing the Neca God of War Kratos. So make sure you stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of Fake versus Real with the Collector's Review. In this episode, we're going to be unboxing the God of War Kratos action figure, the PlayStation video game Neca action figure. I know it's been a while, guys. I have received some other fake versions of some action figures, and they are just so close. It's hard, man. Some of the videos I don't want to make because they're just so close in comparison. The older figures, if you order them right now, the older fake ones, you could tell the differences, but the newer ones they've been coming out with, they've just been dropping some ones that are so close that I can't even really see no comparison, no difference. So, maybe I'll do a video where I'll show you guys the ones that I bought and everything. And I know that they're coming from the fake companies and everything, like this Kratos came from. But they're just getting so good. So for this episode, we're going to get to this while we're going through this little pandemic, and I'm going to keep on dropping videos for you guys. So I had this bad boy right here. So I don't know if you guys can tell off top which one is fake and which one is real. And before we get to it, you know, Collection Dimension brings you everything from comic books, action figures, statue unboxings, anything that has to do with collectibles. So make sure you hit that little subscribe button down there. Hit that little subscribe button for your boy. All right. Let's look up close at this Kratos. So off top, the left one is the fake one. The right one is the real one. I don't know if you guys could tell with how that plastic is right there. It's all over them. The real one doesn't even come with plastic underneath them that I see. So the fake one does, and even with the plastic, and that's because of the paint rubs off a lot. You can see the paint rub off. All right there, all the white. So one big thing that I've seen is that official PlayStation license. This is what Neca should do, is put those on there, because look, you got the hologram one. So this one, you see all the X's, triangles, squares, and O's. This one, nothing. Blank. So Neca, listen. So we know which ones are fake or real. You should start putting these on there, man. Because if they can only print them like this is the best way to tell that I've seen so far. So we'll continue with the toy, though. So the toy looks pretty good from right there. Box looks pretty, let's see. Of course, the fake one is darker. So you can tell just how he looks, the shading right there in his chest. And let's look at the sides. Darker box on the left, which is the fake. You can see him darker right there, just his skin tone. And then the same thing with the back. But it all says the same thing. All looks the same. It's just darker on this side. And the same thing with the side. You can really tell in the reds right there. And his head. Then the bottoms, the top is the fake, bottom is the real. So darker, reds. And then right here, top is the fake, bottom is the real. So, but then to here, so you see how that player looks? This one's way more faded. Way more faded. Same thing with the Neca. You can still see it, but alright. Let's get to the unboxing of these bad boys real quick. And let me take them out the box. Got the boxes out the way. So got the boxes out the way for you guys. And on the left is the fake. The right is the real. I already see a couple things. So let me just take you guys up close real quick to both of them. And see the differences. And I already see some pretty big differences. Let's start off with their heads, though. So their faces. on the right is way more detailed. You see the lines of his forehead. The left one is just, the paint job was real, not as detailed as the right one. You could tell in the eyes. Yeah, definitely not as good as a paint job. And his head does look a lot smaller, doesn't it? Yeah, his head looks way smaller on the fake one. And then you see the X's, so that's horrible compared to the real. That is horrible, but that's very horrible. And the paint job looks like strokes. You see the paint strokes going down compared to this one looks like it's dabbed. So yeah, that they didn't take no effort in the shoulders, in making the head right, painting the head. So yeah, altogether the buckle is nowhere near as good. Yeah, that's so. The shoulder, shoulder they ain't do too bad. This I don't know, that kind of seems on the real one, the runniness of the paint, I don't like that. And the faded, see on the fake one they got the tattoo more fresh, clean lines than his back. This is just all black. This is dry brushed, looks like. Same thing with the pads. Yeah, that's very horrible. So there goes. Yeah, they're more solid and everything, and this is more like paint. That's what it's supposed to be. So the back, very lot more detail in that. Look at that one. You can't even see it compared to this one. Beautiful compared to it. Like, yeah, that's horrible. Same thing with the weathering on the pack. So this is probably one of the worst ones I've seen. Same thing with the sack. So yeah, this is a very horrible one. Weathering ain't that bad on this one, but I like this one because it's detailed. There goes the arms. Ball joint is out farther right there compared to this wrist. So yeah, big difference. Then you can see a difference in his cloth right here. The stitching follows the lines. On this, the stitching is up here, and then they just painted the lines wherever they wanted to, it seems like. Then they got orange coming through on here. Yeah. So all around, this is a horrible version to me. Great if you want to do modifications on it. But right now, this Kratos, the real Kratos, right now I think you could get for around 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks. His chest is even bigger. Look at his nipple. Oh, that's funny. You see his nipple right here? Look at that. That looks real. That's just somebody just dotted it right there. So yeah, this toy is funny. Articulation wise, this popped off right away. This ball joint don't seem like it's moving. I think it got paint and stuff stuck up in there, so I don't think that's supposed to be there. So his arm only sits like this on this one, on the fake one. But this arm, articulation wise, isn't bad. He moves around. Waist moves. He does the splits. He has the okay, yeah, he does have the knee, so that's about far back as the knee goes. I thought it broke, but no, it didn't. Same thing with this knee. Yep. Oh, it goes back further. So there you go. Back knee further. Boom. And then his feet down and up. And if you guys want to see the articulation of the other one, make sure you guys check out the video. I did the unboxing of him separate. So, yeah, that was horrible for that. For these guys. Now, let me show you guys the shields. So, here's the shields. Shields don't look too bad. I'll put them in the order of how it goes, like how you see it. Like this. So, left is fake, right is real. The fake one looks more dirty. And then the red on the real one looks way cleaner. I don't know if you guys can tell. Way cleaner. They didn't even do all the red on it. So this is way better detailed than this. You still see a little bit of lines if you look real close, but compared to this, that's horrible. So, and the detail right there. So you see that? You can't really see nothing. And you see this is more detailed in. So, very big difference on the shields. And this side, there's different colors in there that I don't think should be there. So I throw that to the side. Let's look at the axe real quick. So here goes the axe. So again, the detail is just way better with the real one, which is the right one. The fake one looks darker, but you see the detail in the wood right here way better than the fake one, and the same thing with the detail in the little crystals and just the little markings on there, and then the same thing with this. So yeah, the fake one was real not good at all. Really didn't like the fake one on this one. See, and this is the type of stuff that I look for. I hate showing toys, a fake and a real, and then you can't see no difference in them at all. This is something to look for. See the different paint job and the handle. Yeah, way big difference. So this was another episode of Fake vs Real. I'm gonna try giving you guys some more fake vs reals, but like I said, man, it's gonna be hard trying to give you guys these videos because I want to see a big difference, like how this difference is, or even a difference at all. So until next time, like always, like, share, and subscribe. This was Fake vs Real, and we're out. Peace.